BlockBusters Tech has now published their first audit, this one being through Desert Finance. What was the end result? We're going to go through some of the key elements of the audit in this video, so don't go anywhere. If you guys are new to the channel, just so you know, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. First up here is coming from the official Desert Finance account. This is over on Twitter at Desert Swap. It says Desert Finance has completed an audit for BlockBusters Tech. Read the report. They provide the link. Request an audit. They provide that for Telegram. And then a series of these different hashtags. It says audit complete. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the actual audit. I will include a link to this down in the description below. So if you want to read through it more thoroughly, you're more than welcome to do so. So this says Desert Finance, BlockBusters, BBTF. It's a BEP 20 audit performed at block number. Gives you the block number. It has a little bit more of the detailed information down below that as well. There's a normal disclaimer right here, just letting you know some of the key elements, that such as if you get an audit, that does not mean that it can't have itself be a rug pull. There's no guarantee of that from performing an audit, but there are some elements to take away that should help reassure many people out there about these kinds of projects. So there is still value that comes into play with an audit. There's a table of contents to provide some key elements as well. Now let's go ahead and move forward a tad bit here. It says Desert Finance was commissioned to perform an audit on BlockBusters BBTF. We can see a graphic here. It's just essentially a screenshot of a good chunk of the code right there, and then it has some of the standard, again, identifying information on the far right hand side. And it says optimization enabled, yes, with 200 runs. Scrolling down a tad bit here, the BEP 20 contract code audit vulnerabilities checked, and for all of these the results were either low to no risk. So the vulnerability tested: compiler errors, AI scan is complete, human review is complete, and the result was low to no risk. So again, all of these low to no risk. The AI scan is complete for all of them. The human review for all of these is also complete. So we're looking good on compiler errors, outdated compiler version, integer overflow, integer underflow, correct token standards implementation, timestamp dependency for crucial functions, exposed transfer function, transaction ordering dependency, unchecked call return variable, use of deprecated functions, unprotected self-destruct instruction, state variable default visibility, and deployer can access user funds. So again, low to no risk on all of those. It says the contract code is verified on BSC scan. The vulnerabilities listed above were not found in the token smart contract. Contract code audit contract ownership. The contract has been identified as an upgradable contract. This means that the contract address that is being pointed to can be changed, upgraded at any time by the proxy administrators. Liquidity ownership locked to unlocked. It says no locked liquidity information has been found. This page will contain links to locked liquidity for the project. If we are able to locate that information, locked liquidity information was not found on the project's website. This contract cannot mint new BlockBusters tokens. We do understand that sometimes mint functions are essential to the functionality of the project. An active mint function was not found in the contract code. Then the contract transaction fees. At the time of audit, the transaction fees or tax listed below are the fees associated with trading. These fees are taken from every buy and sell transaction unless otherwise stated. This is a graphic that we have seen previously before. It does break down a lot of the key core components, and that can be found on their website. At least the last time I had checked, it was on the website. Moving on. Above images are actual snapshots of the current live website of the project. Website was registered on March 31st. Registration expires March 31st of next year. This meets the 3-year minimum we like to see on new projects. That is checked off as a no. So again, the website is only registered for 1 year. So that means it does not meet the 3-year minimum that they like to see on new projects. That's in reference to the website. The checklist. They're green on mobile friendly. They're green or good on no JavaScript errors. They are good on spell check, and they are good on SSL certificate. The website contained no JavaScript errors, no typos, or grammatical errors were present, and we found a valid SSL certificate allowing for access via HTTPS. No additional issues were found on the website. Next piece is responsive HTML5 and CSS3. No issues were found on the mobile-friendly check for the website. All elements loaded properly, and browser resize was not an issue. The team has put a considerable amount of thought and effort into making sure their website looks great on all screens. No severe JavaScript errors were found. No issues with loading elements, code, or style sheets. Then we move on to general web security. It is green on all 3 of these. Good for SSL certificate. A valid SSL certificate was found. Details are as follows. Ordered to.bbftoken.com, issued by R3. That is valid until September 8th, 2022. Contact email. A valid contact email was found on the official website. Contact email is listed as shown below, and it's media@blockbusters.tech. Spam malware pop-ups says no malware found, no injected spam found, no internal server errors, no pop-ups found. Domain is marked clean by Google, McAfee, Security Labs, and ESET. And for social media, says we were able to locate a variety of social media networks for the project. All links have been conveniently placed below. It says this is checked off as good. At least 3 social media networks were found. Top token holders. The top token holders at the time of the audit are shown below. And it has the breakdown of the distributions here. We can see the top 5 related token holders. The first one here being identified has approximately 58% of the supply. The second one has not approximately. The first one has 58.4% of the supply. The second one has just under 2%. The third one has just under 1.5%. Then the fourth one, a little bit more than 1%. And the fifth wallet has 0.5863%. The location audit. We were able to locate the registration of this project through the Utah Secretary of State filings. The registered business address is in Pleasant Grove, Utah. They also showcase the team, of which this can be found on the website itself. A further continuation on of more team members. And then the roadmap, same thing. This can also be found on the website. And then just a standard disclaimer breakdown that goes on, and then thank you at the end. So that is the audit review, the main cliff notes that I wanted you to have as a takeaway for the Desert Finance for BlockBusters Tech. Let us know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you bullish or bearish on this token for its launch? I personally am very excited. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Odds for being higher level patrons. And also thank you to my YouTube members for your support. If you'd like to support for as little as $1 a month, there are links down below. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless. This project, BlockBusters Tech, does launch on this Friday, the 5th, as has been reported online. So keep an eye out. It's going to be crazy. I'm curious if it's going to be crazy good or crazy bad, but I'm assuming that it's going to be crazy. Hopefully it's good. Let's go. See you in the next video.